Raiden Shogun, aka Balls. I meant Ball, the ultimate Narukami Ogosho. Oh yeah, mommy, step on me.
And I ain't stopping, no I ain't stopping, homie regardless, And I ain't stopping, no I ain't stopping, I'm just getting started, let's go. My skin is pale, but I'm a black sheep, riding through the city, Satan in the backseat. Hey yo, that's me, I run it like a track meet, a rap fiend, I set the bar high like an athlete. Step in the booth and Zach gon' drop that 808, cause the vibe is dope and the beat is cracking, now it's getting laced. I'm sharp as a razor blade, I can blow your mind like JFK. I do what I want, you ain't gonna box me in like David Blaine. We get it poppin', homie, day and night. Got the party jumping, about to break the ice. Stay up on my grind, that's my way of life. I got tunnel vision, I'ma chase that ray of light.
Anyways, in this video, I'll be covering Raiden's kit, talents and leveling prioritization, constellations, artifact builds, recommended weapons, recommended team comms, and how to play Raiden. I have already made guides on various characters, so do check them out if you're interested. Timecodes are in the description, so do skip ahead on which info you would like to look on. Also, if you have any questions or opinions, comment down below or chat with me on Twitch or Discord anytime. Links in the description. Anyways, my name is PP and welcome to a Genshin Impact guide video. So how does Raiden work? Raiden is an electro polearm wielding character that can function either as a support or a burst DPS. Her elemental skill, Baleful Omen, has a really unique mechanic and may be complicated to understand at first. After the skill is casted, she will have something appear called an eye, as in EYE. This eye will act like an indicator for your burst damage, and it will remain in the field even if you switch to other characters. There will be small circles to fill up, and they will fill with both the elemental skill and burst from your other characters. The skill also acts as a burst damage booster for other characters in the party, depending on the amount of energy cost they have. And yo, the slash she does? Yo, sick. Animation 10 out of 10. Her elemental burst, Secret Art. Yeah, I don't know how to read that one. The burst gives two benefits. 1. Deals damage, and 2. Regenerates energy for other characters in your party. Note, both the skill and the burst does not snapshot. And again, the animation. Bro. So for talent leveling prioritization, I would suggest elemental burst then skill. Both are important, but do prioritize the burst as it is her main kit in order to deal more damage and regenerate energy faster for the whole team. Normal attacks are not recommended to level up since the damage dealt by her burst is mainly burst damage, unless you suddenly want to run a physical Raiden. Now on to her passive. Wishes are numbered. Damn. I get that. This passive grants Raiden 2 resolve stacks when a party member gains an orb or a particle. Next passive, Enlightened One, gives extra energy restoration and electro damage bonus to Raiden. And the last passive lets Raiden gives us a 50% discount when ascending a polearm. Oh yeah, she also can't cook. It's okay though, Raiden, you can still feed on my PP. Now on to constellations. C1 increases the resolve gain from ally burst. C2, Raiden ignores 60% defense of enemies when using her burst. Yo, I can also ignore all my defenses if you know what I mean. C3, increases burst talent by 3 levels. C4, when Raiden's burst expires, she grants 30% additional attack to all party members for 10 seconds. C5, increases skill talent by 3 levels. C6, reduces up to 5 seconds of all party members' cooldowns except for Raiden's. Summary to her constellations, C1, C2 and C3 are all very worth pulling as it offers a DPS increase to Raiden herself. C4 is useful in some cases, but it is also very situational. C5 is useless as it only increases the skill talent, and C6 is not needed as cooldown reductions are actually not that of a big deal if you use a good and well organized rotation. Oh yeah, one thing before we continue. Do like the video, it helps a lot. Artifact builds. For pre-AR 45 players, 3-star options would be 2-piece Scholar or the 2-piece Exile for extra energy recharge. For endgame players, 4-piece Emblem is by far her best set to have as it gives extra energy recharge, and extra burst damage based on a percentage of energy recharge he has. But if you are having difficulties farming for this set, a combination of the 2-piece Noblesse and the 2-piece emblem is also an option. For Sans, energy recharge or attack, but this is very situational. For Goblet, attack or electro damage bonus, but this also depends on your weapon choice. And for Circlet, crit rate or crit damage depending on what you need. Recommended weapons. For 5-star options, Engulfing Lightning, her best in slot weapon, balancing all stats such as energy recharge, attack, and damage bonus. Staff of Homa and Jade Spear, great as it provides easier crit builds, but other characters like Hu Tao and Zhongli are better off using this. Skyward Spine and Vortex Vanquisher are not recommended as the passive does not benefit Raiden as much as other polearms. For 4-star options, Wave Breaker's Fin, a well-made polearm for Raiden and can be very strong with high refinement. Favonius Lance provides energy recharge but does suffer a huge loss on DPS. Deathmatch provides easier crit builds but does cost you the battle pass. For free-to-play options, The Catch, best in slot for Raiden as the passive works perfectly with a kit, but you will suffer mental breakdown from all those fishing. Blackcliff Pole provides easier crit builds but does cost you your star glitter. Recommended team comps. So, Raiden acts like a battery. At the same time, she also acts as a burst DPS. There are actually a lot of characters that can be paired up with Raiden, but pyro characters are actually not recommended as the overload mechanic can be annoying to deal with. The only pyro characters that I would recommend to use when pairing up with Raiden would be a buffer like Benny, an on-field damage dealer like Xiangling, or a range damage dealer like Yoimiya. Animal characters like Venti, Sucrose, Kazuha, and Jean can work really well with Raiden as they can equip the 4-piece Verdescent and buff Raiden's overall damage. Electro characters that works well with Raiden would be an off-field damage dealer like Yeimiko or Fischl, and a buffer like Sarah. And for taser comps, R-Tag and Mona can be an option. And for cryo characters, unfortunately, only Eula can work well with her as she has high energy cost and can benefit from the superconduct reaction. Examples for team comps would be Eula, Diona, Fischl, more of a physical comp. Sarah, Kazuha, Benny for a pure Raiden DPS Electro team, but does require you to have high constellations on Benny and Sarah for maximum damage. And one of the most popular comps out there, the Raiden National, which consists of Xingqiu, Xiangling, and Benny. So how to play Raiden? Do cast your skill every time before you start fighting an enemy, and every time before you use your burst. And before using her burst, do use all other party members' burst first. This is to gain the maximum amount of stacks for Raiden to deal the highest possible damage. Here I will show a combo that you can use when running Raiden National. Raiden's skill, then Xingqiu's skill, then burst, then skill again. If you have the sacrificial proc, then Benny's burst, then skill, then Xiangling's burst, then skill, then Raiden's burst again, and repeat the whole process. My advice, Raiden is the strongest universal battery that we have in the game. She is also a strong carry even at Constellation 0, and the Constellations are actually pretty strong as well. Very free to play friendly and fun to play as well. The downsides of Raiden would be, her elemental skill has a pretty low scaling on damage. She also needs good supports to carry her, and she does not work with Beidou or with the Traveler. Why? Yes, why MiHoYo? Oh, sorry, not MiHoYo, Hoyo first. Yeah, sounds like a studio to me. Thanks for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, do leave a like, subscribe to see more vids like this, and do leave a comment and chat with me on Twitch or Discord anytime. Links in the description. And as always, I'm PP.